The second question or guiding question, you can say, what is the tone and the mood of the poet? Now, we said the poet is Isaac Mluma. And the poet is a person who composes, who writes a poem, or who makes a poem. So we say the tone is sad. So the tone is that one of lamenting. The poet is complaining. The poet is complaining. But the mood, we can say, is unhappy. You know, the mood is the atmosphere which prevails in the poem from the beginning to the end. If you read this poem, you will find automatically the persona is not happy at all. If you don't know the meaning of the tone is the attitude of the poet. The tone is the attitude of the poet towards the poem. So we said the tone is that one of lamenting, that one of sad. Also, you can say unhappy. But the mood is the attitude of the speaker, the reader, the persona, the one who speaks now in the poem. And in our poem, the person who speaks is a man. So we can say the man is that one of the mood is disappointed, is not feeling like it's betrayed. So because it's betrayed, it's disappointed. The man is disappointed. The man doesn't feel happy. That's a mood, the general atmosphere in this poem. So the atmosphere which prevails is that one of unhappy, disappointed. What is the type of the poem? Of course, this poem, we can say it's a modern one. So what type of the poem is this? So what type of the poem is this? This poem, we can say it's modern. Modern poem. Now, in poetry we have mainly two types of poems. The first one being modern and the other one is traditional. When we say modern, we mean a poem which does not follow the rules of composing a poem, especially the traditional one. Things like rhymes, things like equal number of stanzas and equal number of verses in each stanza. Things like refrain, meter, foot, equal number of syllables in each verse, and so on and so forth. So this poem is modern, as you can see. To you, Dada, the first line, for example, the length of the line is very short compared to this. Through eyes, you can see. So it's to you, Dada. To you, Dada. How many? To you, Dada. To you, Dada. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Four syllables. But the second one, it is to the Dada, the day, 3, 4, that, 5, matter, 6, 7. So you can see the number of syllables varies. But also if you consider the number of verses in each stanza, we have 6 stanzas, but each stanza has a certain number of verses. The verses vary. There is a variation of the number of the verses in each stanza. For example, we said the first stanza has 4 verses, the second stanza has 5 verses, the third stanza has 4, the fourth stanza has 4, and the fifth stanza has 5 verses, and the sixth stanza has 6 verses. So you can see there is a variation. There is no equal number of verses in each stanza, and this is what we call is a modern poem. Also, we say it's a modern poem because there is no regular rhymes throughout the poem. There is no regular rhymes. We have the rhymes just in you can see like in the fourth stanza, cool and tool. So we have these sound repeats at the end of the verse. These are rhymes, cool, tool. But if you take the first stanza, dada, mata, da, mata, of course it rhymes somehow. That had, had that totally different rhymes. You sleep. So here it's U, here it's P, pa, eyes, empty, sapped. So at least there is no that much rhyme, no rhymes, no sameness of sound of at the end of each verse. So we can say mostly it has irregular rhymes, not a regular one. So it's modern. Another name for the modern poem is called free verse. Free verse. So why? The same reason. It's a free verse because it does not obey to the traditional rules of composing a poem. It does not abide. So this is a modern poem, or others they say open poem, or open verse, open poem, because it is free. And let me tell you through experience, composing a modern poem is a bit simple, very simple to compose, because it is not following strictly the rules of composing a poem compared to the traditional. So this is a modern. So this is according to the way it looks like and the form. But we can also discuss about the other type of this. It can also fall under lyrical or lyric type of a poem. Lyrical type of a poem that, because as you see, we said it is based on true love. So the man is complaining. Expressing the deep feelings. So because the man is expressing strong feelings towards the woman about the fake love or untrue love, so the poem can fall under lyrical poem. As we know, lyrical poems, these are poems in which the persona expresses strong feelings towards the poem. And this is the good example, so it can be a lyrical poem. So that is what is the poem, the type of the poem is that.